Okay, so here is Daksh's stance position, and there's a lot going on here. So the arrow represents Daksh's hands. They are a long way from his body. In terms of where Daksh is standing, he's standing all the way across the stumps. The orange line represents where off stump is, and you get to see how much of his body is actually outside off stump. So he's now going to fall over towards the offside. His shoulders are actually in alignment, but his hips and his feet are very open. So we really need to work on his stance position to make sure it's repeatable. It's side on, and it allows him to play shots all around the wicket, and we'll work on that the next time I see him. Wait. Wait. Right, coming down. So previously we spoke about Daksh's stance position. Now watch what happens. Watch Daksh's first movement. Daksh's first movement is for his back foot to actually come back into a side-on position. So what that does is, yes, he's now in a better position, everything's more side-on, but it makes it very hard to go forward because he's had weight onto his back foot. So Daksh needs to make sure that before the ball's bowled, he isn't moving. Shot coming down. Shot. Right down the wrong line. Okay. Last one. Okay, so two pretty major issues that I notice here. First one, Daksh's bat goes behind his body, which makes it extremely hard to make contact with the ball with the full face of the bat. And secondly, once we roll the footage on here, Daksh is actually moving down a leg side line, whereas the ball is on the offside. So he's not moving his head and the rest of his body to the ball, which makes it extremely difficult to actually make contact. Also, when he practices his shot, he is practicing his shot with straight arms. That's not how we play front foot shots. It's not how we play any cricket shot. We practice how we play. We need both our arms to be bent at the elbow so that we can control the bat with the top hand grip, okay? Make sure that when you practice shots, Daksh, that you practice them properly. Because if you don't practice them properly, guess what? You're not going to play them properly. Wait. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah. Good head position, Daksh. That's 30, Daksh. Yeah. Again, your bottom hands are coming through. Off wide. Yeah. Okay, so this shot is a really good example where Daksh, or what Daksh can do and where he needs to get to more consistently. So for this shot here, you'll notice that he picks up his hands a little bit closer to his body, so the bat's not going as far behind the ball. His head is moving towards the ball, his foot's going towards the ball as well, and his contact is with a straighter bat. But you can see in the left elbow, it's not bent, so it doesn't stay through the ball, it sort of just slightly comes across the ball, and instead of the bat staying out towards cover, it sort of goes towards mid-off. So need to make sure it's a much better shot, Daksh, but need to make sure that left elbow is bent when you are making contact with the ball. Good work. That's good. See, that ball's on like left. Nice. But again, you can hit that better if you're staying all the way through. Come on down. Good finish. Oh, the KFC combo. 6 points.
Also, this was okay. This was not bad outcome. If he keeps line on off,
Oh, not bad.
better for you come to this Saturday only. Okay. So only 2 matches. We'll need for plus collection day or right? Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I want to highlight is Daksh's shoulders. Daksh's shoulders are pointing towards fine leg when he runs, and this means that when he actually goes to run through to the bowling crease and gets closer to the crease, he's actually running towards the fine leg. Makes it really hard to bowl a cricket ball when you're actually not going towards your target. The next issue is Daksh's front arm and front leg. They are so far down when he actually makes back foot contact that he's going to end up bowling with only 1 foot on the ground as we roll the footage forward. He needs to get both his left arm up and his left leg up to help the bowling sequence time better later down the bowling chain.